Good morning, gems. Happy Motivational Mondays. Apologies for the delay. My Adobe decided to sign me out, I guess. And you know how it is, going through like 1,000 verifications, Authy, all of it, and you're just trying to log in to your account. But we're in. I got it. But hello, good morning, Black. Great to see you. Big chillin' up in here, nice. Chris, so lovely to see you. How are you doing this morning? Welcome in, everyone. I'm gonna be working on commissions today, so I'm excited for that. Let's see. Wait, desktop. Hello, doing pretty good. Really tired too. Also, I don't know if I'm getting sick again or if it's allergies, but probably allergies because my eyes have been super itchy and I've just been sneezing a lot. Thank you. I know, right? She's so cute. And all the like food, like the little purple fruit drink, the cookbook. I love the aesthetic. Oh yes, Photoshop. Okay, there we go. Oh, the music? Okay, thank you. I don't know what has been going on with my audio. I need to do a full, like, restream, reset test, because it's, like, not even loud for me at all, but it goes through on stream, like, super loud. But to be honest, I also think it's, let me know if that's better. I also think it's my 𝐿 Mini, which is my new audio interface. I'm cursed with audio problems since the day I started streaming. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. I super appreciate that, Sonny. How are you doing? How are your projects going for you? Victro, hello, welcome in. So great to see ya. Good morning, Trirogue. How's it going? Didn't mean to have the Q. Good morning, Q. Is my mic volume still like super quiet? Or can you hear me okay? It's like, it shouldn't be, it's so strange because it shouldn't be my mic because I've had this mic for several years and it's had good times and bad times, but the audio interface is the thing that I changed most recently. Sounds fine, okay. I can also turn up this, so that might help, turning that up a little bit. Going alright, tempted to make coffee but don't want to get up. The great debacle. Want coffee, but don't want to get up. Working on a new one. Also, speaking of audio, I'm talking with a freelancer on Fiverr to get some help with my audio equalize better. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna help. Audio, I know some things, but man, it's tough. There's a lot, just random pieces about audio, just random things. Lots of like new vocabulary to learn too, if you're not familiar with audio especially. Just bring the whole coffee pot to your desk, problem solved. Yes. You can just make it all sitting down at your desk, right? Also, good morning, Rusty. How are you? Hello, Bunny 𝐒𝐲�001. How's it going? Welcome in. It's so lovely to have you here today. Hello. Hello. Beatbox Bunny, thanks to the tutorial, showed me on how to draw the face and eyes. Oh, you're so welcome. Absolutely. Thanks for asking. I had a lot of fun doing that. How's your weekend and how's your Monday going, Bunny? Audio's a mystery wrapped in an enigma wrapped in a screaming static machine. Oh my gosh, Sonny. I could not have put it better myself. Opened my work email and a whole bunch of bugs and feature requests. So it'll be a busy week. I like how you put in quotes feature requests. Rusty, what did you say you do for work again? Maybe we talked about it before. Remind me. Jog my memory. Alright, Jem, so we're going to be doing some commission work this morning. I'm going to update y'all a little bit on the stream schedule this week again too. We'll just take a quick look at. I usually only stream about 3 days a week currently, but this week I'm streaming 5 days. Let me move my model for a second. So I'll be streaming, I'm streaming today as you can see, and then Wednesday, same time, early in the morning, and we'll be doing art streams for both, working on commissions. And then we'll have a Friday and a Sunday stream as well this week. So 6 p.m. for the Friday and 3 p.m. for the Sunday, and that's going to be in Mountain Standard Time. And we'll be doing the Thoughtful Jam game Let's Play. I did that yesterday, which was a lot of fun. I was playing some games from the Thoughtful Jam, which is a game jam. And again, for those who aren't familiar with game jams, it's basically where you're on a team and you create a game in a certain period of time. In this case, this jam, everyone had about 24 days or 3 weeks for the jam, which is super cool. We started playing some of the games yesterday, so if you want to go back and look at the VOD, you're more than welcome. It was really, really fun. Their theme was making like a thought-provoking game, and we've played 2 games so far, and both games had a really good take on it and a very different take. One was very thoughtful from like the narrative standpoint, and the second one was thoughtful from like a mathematical standpoint. It was like really heavy math game, and it really made you think, like really complex puzzle solving. It was really fun. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing that yesterday, and then we're just gonna be hopping into some commissions today, and you can find the schedule on my Twitter and in the Discord, of course. And we'll be working on this project, this commission, which is for Bess. And we're going to start the coloring today, which I am so excited for because coloring is my absolute favorite part of painting and drawing. So I am literally so excited. We're going to lay in some of the base colors. I'm going to drop the color palette over here just on a new page so we can grab from that when we need to. And if anybody is interested and wants to commission me or take a look at my commissions, you can check it out. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. I just reopened them, and I just started on VGen, which is a cool website that I'm actually hoping to make a video on. It's a really great place for artists to sell their work and for VTubers especially to find commissions, and like from anything from Twitch panels to just like art of your VTuber to actually commissioning the model itself. So it's really cool. I'll drop that link if anybody is interested, and if there's something you don't see on there, feel free to reach out to me, as I just started on this website, and when you just start you can only have 5 services max. So if there's something you want from me that you don't see, please reach out so we can get that figured out. Well, let's do it. I'm super excited. Software dev, that's awesome, Rusty. How do you like it, by the way? How's it been going for you? Bunny says awesome, was finished here and I'm working on. Oh, cool. Which art are you working on, Bunny? Graphic design on the side. That's really nice. That's a good combo. Software dev with graphic design on the side. That sounds like fun too, honestly. Hi VTuber, CH, how are you doing? Welcome in. Oh yeah, I'll link y'all to the Thoughtful Jam, which we played yesterday if you want to try out any of the game submissions here. I'm dropping it on YouTube and on Twitch. The math game that I talked about is, I'll drop the link to this one too, was Message Received. I'll drop a link to it. Here you go. Links. Yeah, that one is really complex but fun. Like, it takes a bit to figure out, but I believe that is what the devs intended. Yeah. Also, for those who are watching on YouTube, I'm also live streaming on Twitch, just so you know. So speaking of new projects, I'm now trying to alternate a bit what I want to start writing on the Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, since I don't stream those days. Yeah, get a nice balance going. Exactly. I think that's awesome. Having kind of a balance between what you're doing for the days when it's your off-stream days is a great idea, Sonny. What are you gonna be writing? Are you gonna be working on like lore development or like script writing? Tell me more about it. Also, hi Rebecca! Good to see you! Welcome and happy Monday! After all this time being trapped on YouTube, it's almost weird being here. That's so funny. That's right, it's because you're so used to being on YouTube. Actually kind of funny talking about the game stuff, because the one of the two things I'm working on writing, why is not for a game jam? Ooh, for a game in general! Cool, what kind of game? Oh, for a contest? That's awesome. Game jams are really fun. I mean, developing games in general is like one of the coolest and like most fun things that I've done personally as a creative. Oh man. Okay, hold on, Gems. I'm gonna have to get up for a second. I forget, when I turn this overhead light on in my living room, it casts this giant glare onto my tablet and I literally cannot see what I'm drawing. No overhead light. Okay. Woo! All right. I got some immunity tea for the immune system. It is lemon and ginger flavored. Okay, so here's our color palette. Universal main colors and the alternate colors. Okay. So we just want to lay some base colors in. So let's just grab the hair here. We'll grab the most saturated piece. And I also want to make sure we're on a new layer. Boom. I think this is the sketch, or that's the shading layer. I'm going to name my layers a bit here too. So just put the shading. It's just like a pencil shading I kind of did for fun. We're not actually going to be using it really. That's the alternative hair. So I'll just put alt hair. We'll just put name here. I know, what is this? Blasphemous. And then this is the sketch. So we'll put sketch. And then we'll want to make a copy of the sketch. So we're just going to copy that and paste in place. Okay, apparently it did not want to make a copy of the sketch. Oh, I think it's because I had the lasso tool on. Sketch. Copy. Just name that. We just store that away for later in case we need it at all. We'll do this and just call it base color. Okay. Doing good. massive Ace Attorney fan, as evidenced by my 3D model literally being Ace Attorney OC turned into a personal model. Of course, the series itself only has so many games, but it's a huge community of creative fans who love making custom sprites, custom backgrounds in their own cases. Ooh, that sounds fun. I know at least 3 different engines made specifically to write and build Ace Attorney cases. Oh, sweet! Ace Attorney Online and have a huge community and case comes every 3-ish months. Oh, that's cool. And then the fact that it links to like your character and your character OC being from that world, and then now working on like your own case. That's cool. What a cool way to connect like a game that you're working on and your avatar and like your world for VTubing. That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna start with the lasso tool on the hair here. We're just gonna be starting with filling in some of the base colors. I take a very painterly approach to my artwork. So I fill in the bases and then I usually just start kind of like sculpting away at stuff. I don't really do a line art stage. Like I do have line art in my work, but I kind of paint it in. So it's very different. And it's mostly because I don't like doing line art. No, I like doing line art, I just have to be in the mood for it. But I've always struggled with the sketching stage personally. My sketches I always felt aren't that strong. I'm better at like kind of like sculpting and shaping stuff as I go and I start painting it in. Because I think I have a hard time seeing the form like fully in the sketch stage. Lavender also to the Eternal Gems. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now a magical celestial wolf girl, and I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. Welcome in. How's it going? So yeah, but I do hope to get better at sketching because there's really some people are like so good at sketching. So that's one of my big goals too. So just like practice sketching more and like really refining the sketch itself and making it look good. Because I'll always be so eager to get to the coloring stage, and sometimes I'll rush the sketch. I think this is a good in between though. I didn't really rush the sketch, but I didn't also not taking forever on it, because it's like I know I'm gonna solve like 90% of the problems I'm having in the sketch stage in the painting stage, because of how my process works for me. Hi Jaden! How are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Good morning. So we got our lasso tool here. We're just gonna go grab from the color palette. It's nice working off of a color palette. I actually don't do it very often, so this is gonna be fun. Okay, we actually put that on the wrong layer. My bad. We go back to the base layer. There we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and lock the sketch layers actually. And I'm gonna also group these because I don't want to deal with those right now. I'm just gonna just call this other for now. Just move it down. We can lock this too, just so in case it tries to throw us onto that layer. Okay, I'm gonna do the skin next. Usually kind of start with like the bigger pieces when I'm filling in the face colors. I'm really excited to paint these eyes, and we're gonna get to that today. After I fill in the base colors, I usually will go in and start coloring the eyes. I probably put them a little too far along in front of other stuff, like I'll render it a lot, but that's fine. It's like my favorite part. It's the part I work towards. I work so desperately towards because I love drawing and painting eyes, very much so. Okay. So let's keep going. Wow! Lavender Kitty! Thank you so much for the subscription and your support. That's so kind of you. I hope you're doing awesome. I appreciate the subscribe with Prime. And that's gonna bring us to 1 out of 5 for our sticker giveaway for the stream today. How are you doing? Welcome in. Can we get some big love and hype in the chat, by the way? Send some emotes in. Thank you for your support. Okay, let's do... to do the whole thing right away off the bat too. I could start some of the lasso and then color it. So for her skin, grab this. She has very like pinky skin. Yeah, thanks for the hype, Sony. This will be a fun skin tone to paint. I guess I didn't choose really a spot where the skin ends over there, but that's okay. Fill that in too, because it's gonna be a little piece of it. And I believe this arm is gonna be showing. Wow, I really missed this over here. Okay. Base. Put that base in. I just found you on Twitch. I originally found you on YouTube. I'm happy to join live for once. Oh, sweet. Awesome. What kind of videos of mine did you watch, by the way? And we're really happy to have you here. Also, Rusty, I see the save your work. I'm saving right now. Yo, Peaches Pies 2024 campaign. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now a magical celestial wolf girl, and I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. Welcome in. Okay, so let's get some of the wing base color down. Should be the wings in here. Perfect. I'm just going with the darkest color for each to start because I will usually paint in the light colors. Over VTuber models? Cool. So are you planning on becoming a VTuber? Get the corset in here. I'm just gonna fill the whole corset one color right now because again we'll kind of just paint stuff in. This is her corset clothing, back clothing. Okay, so we'll do that there. Avion, Pacine, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Monday to you. Atsumori, good morning. Good morning, good morning. How's it going? It's kind of cool how this model is like blurry right now and this one has the crisp look because it's creating this weird like depth of field look, which is kind of cool. Okay. And then the top part here, this will be, we're gonna make this gold, so that's how we're gonna combine the outfit. Someone had given this idea the other day. We're gonna do gold for the top part. It's both of her models together. It's like a split good and evil vibe. So we're trying to figure out how to combine these ideas. Whoops, not the color I wanted. Let's start with this. Let's get... This is like a little cuff here. Which has a little piece of skin. There. We'll make this cuff gold, actually. I'm gonna fill that in. This will be red. I'm just gonna use this base red here to start. And also this sleeve will be red as well. Good to see you. It's great to see you too. Do you have any fun plans this week? I currently have a PNG, but my computer can't handle the 2D model though. Yeah. The nice thing is though with VTubing is that the barrier of entry can be pretty low. if you are starting with something like a PNG tuber, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So that's super cool. That's a great place to start. We'll do this one gold, I think. We'll match this with. And then for the gem. We might do like a mix of blue and purple. We'll see once I get to the coloring stage. There's gonna be a lot of experimenting with the colors to see what we're gonna do there. Let's go in for the bow. This is the bow back here. Lasso tool this. The bow is gonna be green. Green dress top. Should work for that. And the wing, I don't know if there's gonna be, okay, cool, there actually is. And I am gonna start with the darkest color because we'll paint in the whites and it's gonna look really pretty when we start painting in the whites. I'm having fun with the theme. Ended up going with a very dystopian idea. The case comps are a really fun way to flex creativity in a zero stakes way, because if I can't finish it, I can always pull out the contest or out of the contest, and there's nothing to lose from it since all winning leads to hosting the next comp. Oh, cool, yeah. So what was the what do you win for winning the contest, by the way? And is a YouTuber hosting it, or like how is it being hosted? Hi Sayak Plater! So great to see you, welcome in. Avion said getting ready for a local festival. Oh nice! What kind of festival? And you're gonna be moving next week? I hope that the move goes super smooth. And Pokey Senpai, thank you for the savior work I'm saving right now. Yeah, it's wild because moving, it takes so much work, but once you get everything kind of finalized and you're in a new space, it can be really nice. Here. Again, we might need to switch it back to red later, but we'll just get some bases down for now. And this is going to be the fully finished coloring. We're sketching an edge for that, so we'll just fill that in green for now. And this is going to be the skin color as well. Okay, so this is fine. It's choppy, but it doesn't matter. We start because we'll get in there and we'll start painting everything. I think that's some of the skin color. Oh wait, and then we got the crown and the horn. So let's go ahead and do that. Horn should be the same colors as the clothes. So we'll just start that off with a dark red. As well. Antennas should be in here. They are. Great. And then there's gonna be fire coming off the crown too. That's gonna be really fun to make. And that crown's silver, but like I said, we're gonna go with the gold theme for this one, so I'll probably make it gold. Here we go. A lilac festival. Oh, pretty. Lilac festival. What happens at the lilac festival? Atsumori says this past Saturday, me and Hemo Club went out, hosted lightsaber battles for a May the 4th Stars event. Oh my gosh! How fun! Members of the Junior Special Olympics were there and we had a ton of fun taking them through lightsaber combat. That sounds like so much fun. How cool. Did people have to like bring their own lightsabers or did you provide some? Mother's Day weekend of every year there. Oh, so nice. Last hurrah starts before the move. Yeah, soak in every moment. Enjoy it. Are you moving like super far away or are you still gonna be able to like be there? Hi Ghost! How are you doing? Great to see you. It's hosted on the Ace Attorney online site. Okay, cool. So it's like an official event. 300 entries then? Yeah, they're usually between 5 and 14 new cases every comp. The only thing you win is the right to host the next comp. I see, yeah. Picking its theme and judging the next entries. Indefinitely. Been going on for about 9 years now. Oh, cool, yeah. That's an interesting way for them to host it. 5 years in the past. Oh, you entered around 5 years in the past. Oh, cool, so you're getting to re-enter. This is like you're entering again after 5 years. Typical rewards and comedic rewards. That's awesome. I hope it goes very well. When do they announce? When is the deadline and when do they announce the winners? Free concerts in the park during the festival. I love doing like outdoor concerts in the park. It's so peaceful. Walk around, get some good food. We had some of our own and event provided a ton of cheap lightsabers for use. Yay! That's a cool event. I like that idea a lot. Yo! Hello, Axel! I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Monday. Moving from New York to Kentucky. Oh yeah, so that's a pretty big move for you. Yeah, you'll be moving out of state. I hope it goes super mega well. Sending you the best of vibes for it. The best tip I have when you move out of state is to like get involved in everything in your new state, like your local area. Check out like what kind of art shows they have, like look at events coming up and stuff. Go to coffee shops and like check the bulletin boards for different events that are posted up there. It really will help you like settle in and feel more connected to your new home. Yeah, absolutely. I'm good. Yay! So good to hear. So good to hear. The work may be dark, but I feel we did some good. We did some good that night. That's so cool. Yay! I'm so excited. The funnest part. Alright, so what we'll do is we're gonna unlock the sketch. This is why I make a copy of this sketch, because we want to have an extra one in case, since I'll be kind of drawing over this one. We'll do a new layer. Let me save here. Irish dance school down there. Yeah, exactly. So that's gonna be such a good thing for you to try, and then it's a great way to make friends and connect. It's gonna be epic. It might volunteer at the library. Oh, so nice! Yay! Cool, so you got a plan all figured out. It's gonna be epic. Yo! Atomic! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you! How are you doing? How's everything going? How have streams been? What have you been up to lately? Fill me in, girl. It is so lovely to see you. She mainly has her two. I might fix or change the eyeliner here a bit because I kind of missed sketch stage that there was just like these two main pieces. I'll try to emphasize that here. Anime clubs, yes. A little down there. Automon, please. Dang, it didn't tell me what it blocked. Yeah, we have like top. Top Automon. Max defense. No, it's all good, Victro. What are you working on? And thank you. Things are good, just doing lots of cons, so lots of con prep. Oh my gosh, I hear you. I didn't realize, like, until I started doing conventions this year, how much work it is. Not to mention, like, even set aside the work, but the energy alone to be at a 3-day convention, like talking with people all day, it's like, man, it's a lot of work. It's fun though, and it's like super worth it. One month until like November. Oh, 1 a month until November. That's honestly really good though. That's like a great, that's awesome. Like that's a super big accomplishment. I'm very happy for you, Atomic. How have cons been going for you overall this year? Please, or plus the judges usually create a ceremony case, the meta case where 2 judges represented by whatever sprites they wish. Make a story based around the theme that interrupts the award ceremony, like the Halloween comp ceremony last year had the judges being interrupted. Some Halloween villain chasing them. Both the awards and comp ceremonies are entirely in the hands of the judges who won last time. Over time, it creates a culture with tons of inside jokes and references. Yeah! The community handled competition. That's a really fun idea. So Ace Attorney has been around for a long time. Yeah, I know, Fick. I have it as max. Oh wait, this might. Hopefully I didn't blow out anybody's eardrums. Let me know if that made it better. Yeah, I have it as max on my side too, pretty much. I think it's this audio interface that I switched to because I have everything maxed out, so I don't know how to make it any louder. Every time I switch like mics or audio interfaces, audio is like, no! It gets so mad at me. And it rebels. It always is rebelling.
Wow!
Volume's good, by the way. Okay, cool. Frey, thank you for the resub for 1 month at tier 1. Oh my goodness, 36 months of support, Frey. I really appreciate you. Thank you. That brings us a 2 out of 5 on our sub counter for the day for sticker giveaway. Frey said, what's that? 3? Is it really 3 years? Oh my gosh, I feel like such a different person compared to when the paths of our journeys crossed. Oh, thank you for being in my life and always reminding me to accept myself, but always aim to be better. You're amazing. No one could ever replace you. Thank you, Frey. Absolutely. It's been such a joy getting to know you and hear all the updates from you, and just all your support has been so wonderful. I appreciate you, Frey. Can we get some love and hype in the chat for Frey? 3 years, dude. That's awesome. Thank you. Also, apologies, Ghost. I've been missing your messages. For some reason, it never shows up on my restream chat, which is the main chat I look at. I have to look over at my like individual Twitch chat. So I did not mean to ignore you. I just literally did not see it. But Ghost, I'm doing kind of because I'm behind on some projects, getting back into plastic memories. Oh man, yeah, 1 step at a time, right? I'm doing well though, thank you. I've been sick for like a month, literally, and I thought I was better, and now I don't know if it's allergies or if I'm getting sick again, so I don't know what's been going on with my body lately, but other than that, good. I moved into a new apartment. My first week was last week, and it's been pretty cool. It's been a very unique and interesting experience. Lots of ups and downs, but yeah, I made meatballs for the first time in my life ever yesterday. Never made a meatball, but I was like, I have pork and I have to make food, so better figure out how to make a meatball. Or not meatballs, oh my gosh, sorry. I made not meatballs, meatloaf. I was going to make meatballs and I made meatloaf. Jesus, I need more sleep. I need rest. Oh goodness. Yeah, Bess, it's my favorite part. I love coloring. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah. Also, Whether, thank you for the save your work. Hydrate, let me take a sip of tea. Thank you, and the posture check. And what is your first time hitting the con scene, Saya? It was my first time hitting the con scene. I did like craft show type stuff end of last year because I kind of fell into the right place, right time. So I did like this fairy festival and then this like more local like craft show type thing. And that was kind of like but I hadn't done an anime convention yet. And then the beginning of this year I did my first anime convention. It was really fun. And I did one out of state one, and I've done I want to say 2 in state because one was a game con and another was an anime con. It's been pretty cool though. I'm excited. I want to do more. I'm not going to be doing a ton of traveling like outside of the state though. I did get into another one in August, which is the craft show I was in last year, which was okay. I've definitely done better like anime cons. Oh, I did an animation expo here too, which it was actually really fun. That was probably like my favorite. It was the best. Cons have been pretty good so far. Only had a few this year, but I do feel like we're feeling the stress of the economy currently. Yeah, definitely. It's been tough for everyone. Yeah, I've been wanting to I can't even say wanting anymore. I've been needing to buy a car, but the car market right now is crazy, dude. Like used cars, new cars, it's like to even get, I feel like a really good, not even really good, like a mediocre used car, it's like 15K. And it's like, to get a new car, it's like between 25 and 30K at least. And it's just like, if I'm gonna spend 15K in a used car, I might as well get a new car. But that's like a pretty big jump to go from like 15K. It's just, the car market's wild, the housing market's wild. All of it is looking kind of like a yikes. Yeah, honestly, Avion, though, good for you. You're gonna have a fresh start. That's gonna feel really great. And yeah, cons are really fun but exhausting. Victor said, I'm trying to brainstorm Elden Ring video. Nice. Currently recovering from a small medical operation. Nothing serious. Need to rest for a few days. Yeah, drink tons of water. Eat some good food. Take care of yourself. Glad everything went good with it. And that's awesome. I hope that Elden Ring planning goes good. Yay! I know, Bess. I'm so pumped. Thank you, Weather. What is Plastic Memories? Is that a reference? And thank you, Ghost. I've yet to go to a con, unfortunately, but SDCC is on my bucket list. Is that, oh, San Diego Comic-Con, yeah. I haven't been to any, I haven't been to San Diego Comic-Con or like LAX. It has, as mentioned in previous messages, I think it got missed. Oh, the AO site isn't official stuff. Oh, but the Ace Attorney has been going since 2000. Okay. It's from the Game Boy Advance era. Wow, that's sweet. Deadline question, yes. The current comp close entry June. Oh, May, June. Okay, so you have like 2 months? Yeah. Work on it yet? Fortunately, a visual novel-esque game, so not overly complicated coding. Yeah. Well, I say that a few comps ago, I completely bent the code to make a full-on second engine for card games. Wow. That's cool. Nice though. Sonny, that's awesome. I love how proactive you are about just always involving yourself in cool projects. It's really, really awesome to always hear what you're up to. I always feel so inspired by hearing about your journey and what you're doing. Thank you so much for sharing. Traveling far is really tough. Yeah, right? I did a one out-of-state convention to go visit my friend. Because I wasn't even planning to do out-of-state this year, but I was like, I might as well apply because I want to go visit my friend. It'd be kind of cool to do both. And then I got in and I was like, oh. So then I did one in Arizona, and that was really fun. It was cool. I honestly liked that quite a bit. I got a lot of good art there from other artists too. That's one of the dangers of like doing conventions is you are going to go broke. buying other artists' art. Because you're like, I want this and that and this. Yeah. Get gently used if you can. Yeah, right. I keep reading like the best year to get a car is like when it's like 2 or 3 years after the year it came out, because then that's when it's lost most of its value from the depreciation of the value over time. So they've been saying like that's the best time or the best car year to get. I know, any American market ain't now is a big yikes. Yeah, for sure. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. My car's from 2001. It's the newest car I've ever had. Well, there's a lot of things I've heard too, though, about like older cars being good. There's some like really good old reliable cars. I've been bouncing back and forth a lot. I was like, wanted to get a Subaru, then a Toyota, like either Corolla or RAV. RAVs are pretty expensive though, because they're like high in demand. There's a lot of Subarus in my area, but they get sold quickly. There's like 2 I was gonna look at, and they literally got sold within like a day before I was gonna go look at them, and I was like, dude, why? Oh, whoops. I hope that's saved. I don't know why that happens. I'll like Alt-Tab and it'll just close my... I don't know if it's a weird hotkey I click in Photoshop, but it just literally closes. It's like, no, you're done working. I'm thinking, because I wanted to get an SUV, but I'm like moving into the maybe I'll get an SUV way later. Like, oh yes, my favorite Photoshop glitch. Photoshop, please. I'm just gonna reopen. The art is alive. I actually made a TikTok on that and people thought it was hilarious of Photoshop doing that. 1994 RAV4, loved it. Nice. Yeah, I drove one of the, I think it was like 2018 RAV or something. It was a newer RAV, and I really liked it. It was a used one. It was a used RAV and it had 60,000 miles on it, and they were like, literally the out the door price was like $27,000. I was like, dude, 60,000 miles on a RAV4 for 20,000. I was like, that's crazy. Dude, I just thought that was crazy. Based on all the research I've been doing and stuff, I just no. But yeah, now I'm shifting more towards I might get like a Toyota Yaris or a Honda Civic. I know this is mumbo jumbo for anybody who doesn't know much about cars, but once you start looking for cars and understanding cars and doing research, you'll know. But yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna get an SUV anymore. I really wanted to, especially if I was gonna do some traveling to other states and doing like road trips for conventions, but that's fine. I could always like trade it in later potentially and get an SUV. But right now I just need something for like getting groceries, and I don't need anything crazy for the moment. Goofy emotes in the stream chat. Been asleep to see. Been too asleep to see. No, I have not. Hold on. Oh, cute. I like the wiggly like hands one. Aww. Those are really fun. I like how you took like the emoji spin on your character. It's like your character is an emoji. That's cool. That's really fun. The glasses. I like how your glasses almost have like a personality in and of itself, wrapping around like that piece of hair. That's cute. Nice. What do you answer when Adobe asks you if you would recommend them on a scale of 1 to 10? I usually don't. I just exit out. But if I were being honest, I would recommend them. I like Adobe. I mean, I can't. It's expensive for sure, but I literally use Adobe programs every single day of my life. A solid 6. I think I'd give them like a 7 actually, because you know there's other programs out there. Depends on what you want to do, but I use Adobe every single day of my life, and I've sold my soul to both Photoshop and Premiere, because I spend 90% of my life in Premiere at work, and I spend like not as much as I used to, because I don't draw as much as I used to, but growing up like 90% of my time in Photoshop, and then now maybe like 60%, maybe less than that, but I spend a lot of time in these programs. And then I used to use Illustrator a lot too, but man, it's crazy how much you can forget like how to use a program if you don't use it. It's so interesting to me, because I used Illustrator so much in high school and even in college, and I used InDesign too, which is like for graphic designers in college, and I barely remember how to use InDesign. But InDesign is probably like one of my least experienced programs, but I did use it. Good morning, folks. Good morning. Hi, Tara. Hello. How's your morning going? No, it's fine. I want a smaller car, but because of the climate where I live, I need one that is at least a WD, ideally 4-wheel drive, yeah. Hard to find one smaller than a RAV. Yeah. I know. I think the Corolla Cross might be a good one for you to look at, because it's, I'm pretty sure it's smaller than the RAV, and then it's in the Toyota family. You can get a Corolla Cross like hatchback, I think. A little bit smaller. Boo. DaVinci Resolve is so much better. I cannot push myself to learn a new software. Yeah, I always recommend DaVinci Resolve to people who are getting into YouTube or VTubing, or for like some of my students that I coach for content creation. I recommend DaVinci usually to them if they're not gonna be paying for a program. Yeah, for me it's just so convenient to learn Premiere, and like it's crazy. I started learning Premiere in college for one of my animation classes, because we needed to put together like our frames. So I didn't know how to use Premiere at all, so I called one of my VTubing / like VR chat friends at the time, and I was like, I don't know how to use this program, and I know you do. Can you help me? And they gave me really like some quick hotkeys and like basic rundown. It was like 3 hours before class, and I had to turn in this assignment. I was like sitting in like the student lounge on Discord with my friend, like, please help, and they helped me. And now I spend like every day in Premiere Pro, and I know it like so well. It's interesting to me that like it started that way. Like I was calling my friend asking them for help on like a 3-hour deadline. I didn't know how to use this program at all. And now I know like so much about it. I use like everything. I don't want to say everything, because I don't want to say I'm an expert like editor, because I don't really do like super crazy edits or anything, but I know a lot, and I can edit pretty quickly now. So I use a lot of the hotkeys. That reminds me, speaking of AO, it's also where my 2D GIF VTuber comes from for the sprites. I also got a complete set of one of the 3D only characters from that series done that I almost always end up writing my cases about. Yeah, put them in Restream chat. Cool. I'll take a look, but let me get this next playlist going. Okay. Ooh. Oh, cute. I love this character's design. The long bang. Always a fan of like the really ridiculous hairstyles. That's cool. Ooh, whoopsie. Wrong screen. So far, so good. It's Monday. That's right. Motivational Monday. Get out there and crush it Monday. Good to hear it's going well. Literally just installed DaVinci the other day. I know a bit of Premium from an editing class back in high school. Yeah. It's expensive. It's expensive, but I use it every day of my life. I've definitely gotten the value back out of it in like tenfold, so I can't complain. one of the canon characters in that series. I really like the character's design a lot. Gonna put this one again since it got swallowed up. So yeah, that's what I'm up to right now. Working on 3x or act structure for the overall plot for my comp. Okay, cool. Want to get the outline for the main plot, get the chapter set up for beat by beat, and then start planning out the individual character arcs. Yeah, that sounds like a really solid strategy. My order for priority is story, mystery, character arcs, background, evidence, art, music. Yeah, that sounds like a good flow. Did you do something similar like the first time that you did this for it, or are you taking like a new approach this time? Also, dang it, hold on, I haven't been looking back at other chat. Ghost. Ghost, forgive me. Okay, Ghost is TLDR. Tsukasa, a college student, works for a retrieval service. They bring in androids called 𝐒𝐻𝐑ias, which are pretty much humans on a 9-year life cycle. He ends up working with Isla, a 𝐒𝐻𝐑ia, on the last bit of her own lifespan. The series is really about the time spent with people you care about, the profoundness of connection made in short time. Oh, that's so nice. It's called Plastic Memories, yeah. It sounds really nice. Okay. We got... Oh, I had most of it. I don't know why those ended up on the other layer, but that's okay, whatever. We'll just roll with it. The eye color. I don't know if the eye color is on the palette here. It's okay. I will grab this. Actually, I don't need to do that.
Welcome to the Sapphire Star.
Hey, the raid has worked. Dash Ketchum, thank you for the raid of the party of one. Can we get some hype in chat? Welcome, welcome. Let me get a shout out for you. How was your stream? Just been living up to my own name on the free stream chat. Why does it do? Did you ever figure out why it does that? And does it do it for any other streamer that you watch that uses both? Don't worry, I know you're not ignoring me. Aw. Using PNG TVing. Oh, fun. Cool. You were streaming Fortnite? How'd the Fortnite gaming go? Yeah, Kawaii came by. Kawaii's awesome. It's been a process I've been learning as I go. It's not the same as just writing a plot. Because A, you have to write script style to account for text boxes, and B, you have to account for the visual novel thing of multiple choices. Yeah, it's different than just writing like a story straight up. Plus the general coding of the game, it really depends on the theme, but I always gravitate towards Ace Attorney's absolutely insane mystery plots. Which is why I start with plot first and character second. That makes sense, yeah. Then you can develop the characters around the plot a bit to kind of like fill all that in. Totally makes sense. Okay, we will erasing that. Let's go back up here. We can erase this. Go back to the base color. We're gonna fill in. I have to redo some of the eyes there. It's alright. It's gonna look a little crazy here for a second. Go back over it. No wins, dang. It's alright, you gotta show up to even get the win in the first place, right? I don't know, I can't say I've ever been excluded from a chat like this outside of your channel. What? No! Yeah, because Restream is I don't think many people use it. I think it's a Restream thing, I really do. Yeah, I know, right, Frey? Isn't that funny? Hi, Mulaney! How is it going? So great to see you. I rigged my first VTuber thanks to your guide. Awesome! Also, Bess, I don't know if I'd asked you, how's your morning going? Welcome in. That's so good to hear, Mulaney. I'm also streaming on Twitch, so if you hear me chat with some other gems, that's what I'm up to. And did you do a half body or full body model, Mulaney? Just gonna bring this down now. We can merge those two. I'm gonna go to the sketch and erase that. It's fine for now. Darker so that I can put in some of the lighter colors. Paint in some of these grays, some of that shadow. I go grab the Rocco reference here soon. Still in bed waking up. Nice. A half body model, yay! I still need to polish it, but what I did and learned in 3 days with your guide's amazing. Oh my gosh! I'm so proud of you, Mulaney. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing. I'm so glad that you committed to following the guide and learning and growing. That's epic. So what are your plans for VTubing and content creation? I'd love to hear more about it. Want to get like a red pink. Go in here, tear duct. Hi Vox, welcome in. How's it going? Got to thank you for the Pinterest for inspiration idea. I don't know how I completely forgot that Pinterest existed. I know it happens. Honestly, in a world with like so many platforms of social media and like overwhelm, it is seriously easy to forget. So no problem. Happy to help. I see, I was like, why is it not coloring? I think it's because I shaded them in, yeah. I was like so confused. Like, what is happening? Why is the color so much darker? It's because I had it shaded a bit. Oh. Doing okay, thanks. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Oh, it's for your friend? Oh, cool. So they're starting a VTubing channel. He asked me if I could help. I was interested to learn how to do it. Oh, that's cool. That's so nice of you too. So did you design the character as well then, Mulaney? Example of two genuine twists to mysteries that aren't spoilers from the official games. One, the bride time traveled to the day before, and two, the crime committed was the exact same to the last details, the mock trial held by legal school. Opening twist. The truth twists or something's much more nuts, but I can't talk about them. Yeah, without spoilers. That's interesting too, how they have like an opening twist, like right off the bat. There's a show my mom and I watched that's really good called Switched at Birth, and it's like, you think that they'd spend like the whole first season figuring out their switched at birth, but it's literally the first episode they figure it out. And then the rest of the series is like them figuring out how to navigate everything that comes with that. So that, I guess I'd classify that as like an opening twist. Well, here's the main skin color, and then we have the red. I was like, I thought the red was a little pinkish. Does the total official Voxler salute? Voxler. No problem, Chris. Have a good one. You got some magnets. Magnets? Alright, I remade the Elden Ring base lore so a Gen Alpha viewer can understand it. Nice. Sure. Oh yeah, Geekish, it's so good. I'm watching it right now. I started watching it a long time ago and I only got through like season 1. Not even actually, like half of season 1. And yeah, now I'm watching it with my mom. We're gonna watch the whole thing. Actually gonna leave this side darker for now. To do some shading with how that all crosses over. Of course. Let me get some like magnet balls. What are you using them for? Could not draw because my graphic tablet's out for now. Oh yeah. So did somebody else draw the model and you're just doing the rigging now? Really depends on the cases from the game. The idea is to always make the cases feel impossible to win. It's more exciting when you figure out even every basic details that help you. Most unnecessarily over-the-top soundtrack ever. A game about attorneys, but the music puts several action games to shame with its intensity. Highly recommend listening to one of them at some point. Yeah, the soundtrack. Sweet. Elden Ring is the physical manifestation of the perfect mewing technique. Oh no. Each great rune governs different aspects of this technique. Tongue placement, lower chin placement, perfect chin angles. Greater stuck out of their Gaia for the Rizzler Queen Marika, and the Erdtree Betoad's Skibidi to their people Grace Queen. Marika separated the rune of jawline strength from the Elden Ring, so anyone with Skibidi would always mog everyone around them. Oh my goodness. I only learned about the mewing thing the other day. That's so funny. Big true. Many tarnished not had the Skibidi and try to restore the shards of the shattered Elden Ring to restore the perfect mewing technique. I hate myself for making it. No, that's awesome. Love it. I haven't played Elden Ring, but I think I understand now. Looking at the episode guide, I don't think I'd finish it too. I think I didn't finish it because Cable was on its own schedule. Adding that to my summer watch list. There's a lot. It's like 5 seasons of content. And I was like, dude, how is there 5 seasons of content on this concept? It just blew my mind. Could not believe it, like genuinely. Alright, I'm gonna try this like eyeshadow-y pattern. Yay! Oh my gosh, Atomic! That's so great to hear! Yay! You've been learning more video editing, working on YouTube. That's awesome! Big moves! Big wins! I'm very, very excited for you. How are you feeling about the YouTube, just pursuing YouTube in general? How's everything been going for you? Just paint like the eyelashes in. Just kind of have that going over for now. Flexes, yeah. The Flexes is in pink on my restream. What the heck? It made it pink. Don't accidentally wipe your hard drive with those magnets, Box. Yeah, please be careful with the magnets. Honestly, love it. It's not doing a lot currently, but I'm inching closer to monetization. I know it's a bit of the grind. I love it so much though. Different vibes on YouTube. I know, right? I love YouTube so much. It's such a different, just such a different thing. It's really nice because it's like you feel like you're just constantly building. It's like building an art portfolio in a way. You're just like focusing on building this body of work. And it's a library you just keep adding on to as you grow as a creator, and I think that's like one of the coolest parts about it, and it's so good to hear. I'm so okay with it being pink. It fit your vibe so much. I was like, yes. Yes, queen. My over-the-top rambling about Ace Attorney aside, the other thing I'm writing is my video essays. Nice, so tons of writing for you lately. Using the Plot Factory interface and just making each chapter an essay so I can use the story beats function to easily organize the whole thing into the hook, background info, main argument, idea, conclusion. Yeah, that sounds like a good structure too. Putting lots of good thought into everything. Very nice, very nice. Why it's randomly lagging. Photoshop, please. So weird to be on Instagram, YouTube Shorts. The comments are so different. Yeah, it's very, like, it's the YouTube like culture versus the Instagram culture is different. I'm gonna just exit out and reopen because it's being weird. I've noticed that a lot with working at HTC because I didn't really do much with Instagram until I started working at HTC Vive, and then now I've just learned so much more about Instagram. It's very different, very interesting. Hi Starfunk, welcome in. Everyone's so mean on Instagram. Yes, that's true. People say just like, so like they're very critical. I was very critical. Do you tend to get more views on your Instagram reels or your YouTube shorts, Victro? Sonic one I mentioned, but I'm holding off not to fire off for I'm ready for that one. When I'm fond of but not as hyper invested. Yeah, I think that's good when you're just getting into the swing of everything too, and like kind of working on your momentum and learning your progress, or process is the word I was looking for your process. I think starting with some of those ideas, other ideas first is helpful because then you'll feel a bit like better or more confident when you get to some of those ideas you're really excited to try. Oh, do you get more views on your Instagram reels or YouTube shorts? Critical is an understatement. Try to be nice, you know? Give them a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. Potentially, mayhaps, perhaps. Big challenge today, dude. Ended up skipping the 𝐒𝐞𝐬𝐨 concert yesterday. Yeah, I remember you telling me that just to rest. Starting at 2 p.m. Yeah, but an 11-hour shift starting at 2 p.m. to go. That would have been, honestly, good for you just resting. Insta's so much more stable with always at least 1,000 views. YouTube is a gabble. 1 out of 15 is like 3,000, otherwise 200. Yep. Yeah, YouTube Shorts is weird. I constantly get so confused with it because it's like YouTube Shorts will be like you'll have put out a video that'll have a high like swipe to stay percentage where people are staying more than they're swiping, but then YouTube only serves it to like not many people at all, like a few hundred, and you're like, how is this only getting served to a few hundred people when the hook was keeping people in and the watch time is good? Like that literally makes 0 sense to me. I see that happen with a lot of shorts, and I just don't get what is the logic behind that. Because it's like all the stats are good, why is it not pushing it more? On the plus side, doing Mirror's Edge first already means I get to start fully from scratch. I have a few old pieces to redo for the Sonic one for a while back. The M.E one gives me an excuse to learn Resolve, making another themed intro from scratch. I like mini music edits for intros. Ooh, like you do music edits? Thank you for the posture check, Kimono. Also welcome in, Kimono. Hope you're doing lovely today. Awesome, yeah, happy Monday. Let's look at save. Excuse me. We have skin there. So lips. It's gonna do like a yes, Photoshop lagging. Dude, I haven't even been like that intensive on Photoshop today. I don't know what Photoshop's deal is at the moment. It's like lagging big time. I'm gonna reopen. Unfortunately, I must depart now, but it was a pleasure hearing from you again, Sai. Always fun to hear from chat. Have a great day, everyone. See ya. Yeah, no problem. Ghost, it's great to hear from you. Have a super lovely day. Whether I should make a video out of this lore. Maybe it's so silly, get some attention. You totally should. You absolutely should just do that. And it like is connected to the culture. Like, yeah, I would say go for it. Working on someone to plan out video and edit for them. It's super fun. Awesome! That's great news to hear, and I'm glad that you've been enjoying it as well. That's a bonus. Heck yeah. Let's get... Oh, let me see, Sonny. Yeah. Taking OST from the game and making a small edit of scenes from the gameplay or cutscene to set the mood for the video of a whole. Actually, one in the past I made a whole fake trailer using audio from the OG Mirrors edit. Footage from alternate universe reboot game. Fake trailers. Dang, yeah, small edits of the scene. That's cool though. On YouTube Shorts, I only had one video that blew up and got 3.1k views versus Instagram, TikTok at around 200. It's a very, each platform is honestly so different. It's like you might think something's gonna do good on one and bad on the other. You know, it's hard to predict sometimes. I had this Instagram reel do super good on Instagram. It's at, I believe, 60k views now. That didn't do that anywhere else. It's like 200 views or something in other spots. So it's, you really truly just never know. That's why you just keep trying it out, making content, doing the best you can. Okay, and she does have like some of that blush. And as for why I decided making a video about the atmosphere of OG Mirror's Edge, honestly, I think just seeing one or two pictures from it alone shows why the atmosphere sticks out so much, even just from a design standpoint. Put some in stream chat. Yeah, I'd love to see. Content creation basically throwing stuff on the wall and keeping an eye on what sticks. Yeah, and then doubling down on that. Oh yeah, the environment's super different. Wow. It looks almost like, it looks very like AI. Wow. Throw pancakes at the ceiling and post the video where they stick. Oh, pre-AI, really? Wow. That's so interesting because it looks like so AI-ish. Like dystopian almost? Huh. Hi Talon, welcome in. How are you doing? you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gen. So you're now magical, celestial wolf girl. And I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. Welcome in. Mirror's Edge World, Mirror's Edge World was a way more low-key dystopian. It was pre-CCTV, set up where every last thing is caught on camera and everything down to smoking is prohibited and instantly enforced. Definitely going for, yeah, a realistic dystopian vibe. And then, yeah, the art style, I feel like the art style fits that really well. Mm-hmm. The whole concept of the game is you play as a Faith who is a runner. Runners being parkour artists and messengers who help get messages around without being tracked. Oh, by the government? Because one trigger word church is potentially an instant arrest. That is such a fun concept. So this game came out in 2006? What platform was it? Hi Jorita, how are you doing? Welcome in, happy Monday. I haven't really been feeling great energy and emotional wise. I figured out why I've been feeling this way. I think it's the withdrawal from not drinking caffeine for the past couple weeks. A lot of people debate that coffee is considered a drug. But what do you think? Yeah, I've heard that caffeine, well, if you quit caffeine, you do go through like a bit of a caffeine withdrawal. You can get like migraines and stuff. I've heard about that and like I've felt it myself back when I did drink caffeine. But yeah, there's so many reasons that it could be, but yeah, I can see that the caffeine can be a big part of it. As for the city itself, two things. Good God, can you imagine how awful it would be to be a janitor in that world? Yeah. My video is about why I think the best way to describe the atmosphere of the whole game is lonely. Yeah, so you'll be talking about a lot of supporting facts and reasons why the game feels lonely. And they went for, did they go for that vibe specifically? To try to create the loneliness? tracing around the ear there. Good morning, Robbie. How are you doing? Happy Monday. As for the platform, oh, it's PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, but it's still backwards compatible with Xbox One and Series X. IRC. Plus game works just fine on PC. Okay, cool. Yeah, one of the best parkour games around. Not hyper stylish, but it's just a game entirely about pure traversal and flow. It sounds like a cool game. It's something I would definitely want to try. I wonder if the parkour is anything like Dying Light, because one of the best parkour games that I personally ever played is the parkour in Dying Light, which is a zombie game. This shadow split is such a good idea. I know, right? Yeah, I'll probably make it even darker too. We'll just have like that to start, but I think it's gonna look really cool when I start pushing it later. I don't think caffeine is for multiple weeks. Check what kinds of vitamins you take. Boost your mood. Yeah, B, vitamin D. Talk to your doctor too. Like different vitamins can help, especially if you have any like deficiencies. I was just watching a tutorial for using Live 2D for animation. I was watching the full body one. Really good at explaining on episode 5. Thank you for reading this playlist. Oh, you're welcome. Absolutely. How is the journey going for you so far? And thank you for your support. I'm also streaming on Twitch, so if you hear me chat with some folks over there as well, that's what I'm doing, but welcome. We're so happy to have you. I'm just working on some commissions today. I don't think they went for it with the loneliness in mind, so much as seemingly appealing but ultimately oppressive vibe, but that's more the overall world where I'm approaching it from how we see it from Faith's point of view, where there's never anyone else around but the occasional enemies, how the only sounds just hums or rooftop fans in a city that looks so clean. Oh, it feels like no one lives there. Yeah, going out to take 2 or 3 specific levels and explore how they all have that feeling. Yeah. That's the interesting thing with game dev too, based on how people develop and how those feelings are being created based on like the sound design. That's a cool video essay idea. I think it's gonna be a really good one. Good morning, Sky. How are you doing? Stayed up way too late playing Stellar Blade. I was up way too late too, but not playing Stellar Blade. But I hear you. I'm glad you're enjoying though. Already looks incredible. Thank you. Yes, coloring is like the bestest stage ever. You get to see everything start coming to life slowly, and just keep rendering stuff. It'll keep getting better and better. I can't read chat because my cat is standing in front of chat. Buddy, I can't read. Can you come over here, please? Hi Zen! How are you doing? Happy Monday! I take a veggie-based multivitamin. My blood work came back perfect, baby. Ooh, cool. I take vitamin D and C, and I take iron too, because I have iron deficiency a bit. When I saw the trailer for it, Mirror's Edge, it felt like it was gonna be like Portal but faster pace. It released only 1 year after. Oh, after Portal 1. I wonder if any of the inspiration was taken from Portal. Main moves on Mirror's Edge: jump, vault, slide, roll, vertical wall run, horizontal wall run. Yeah, so lots of movement-based mechanics. Instant 180 environmental parkour, springboards, pole swinging, and climbing, etc. Yeah, so that's closest I can tell you if it's close or not. Yeah, it sounds like it has more. The thing that I like about Dying Light is not necessarily the amount, like you can pretty much parkour everything, but it's just like the feeling. They somehow made it feel so like, I don't know, it just felt good. Casual movement, buddy. Oh yeah, let me get one of the Mirror's Edge trailers real quick. Yeah, be cool to see. Speaking of being up too late, I should have gone to bed hours ago. Gonna attempt to sleep. Thank you for the stream and great company, everyone. Aw, right back at you, Frey. And thank you again so much for the resub for, wow, 3 years. I really appreciate ya. I hope you have a super lovely rest of your week and get some really, really good rest. Broly the Saiyan 776, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Eternal Gems. You're now a magical celestial wolf girl, and I hope you enjoy your stay on the Sapphire Star. Welcome on in. Hi, Ironic Jest. How are you doing? Happy Monday. Entire feeling of the parkour takes a minute to get used to it, but the second you do, it feels amazing. Yeah, and since that's the whole like main mechanics of the game, it's a must. Assassin's Creed Unity still a great game for parkour. Oh, really? Especially co-op? I've wanted to try playing some of the Assassin's Creed games. Part this feels good, in part you've genuinely started to master so many skills. Yeah, and that's a part of the what makes it feel so good, because as a gamer and as a player, figuring that out and then like understanding how to move in that world is like one of the biggest appeals, right? Doing good, thank you. Alright, much progress has been made today. I am excited to continue painting and working on her. We'll be back on Wednesday at 7 a.m. MST. We are gonna have to call it here. Let's go see who we can raid. Just found this artist with a really cute model. Yay! Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Bess. Yeah, absolutely, Geekish. How would you describe your art style? I describe my art style as like a anime mixed with like a painterly realism. But the style heavily leads towards anime. The art shapes itself, but then my painting is more on the realistic side. Alright, gems. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Y'all are amazing. If you're watching on YouTube, check out the description. You can find my Twitter, our Discord if you want to connect off a stream, and Twitter's a great place, as well as Discord, to stay up to date with the stream schedule. And of course, if you're interested in checking out my commissions, you can find them here. I'll drop a link in both YouTube and Twitch. And like I said, we will be back live. Live on a Wednesday, 7 a.m. MST. I appreciate y'all. Let's send the raid over to this VTuber. Piffle is their name. Their model's really pretty and their art's really cute. I've never rated them before, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, Gems, thank you so much. Enjoy your week. Have a really great Monday. Start off the week strong. Take care of yourself, but also work on some cool things. You got this. I believe in you, and I will see you next time on the Sapphire Star. Goodbye, Gems.